All right, welcome back. So last time we talked all about the incredible power of just writing your goals down. If you actually did that, seriously, you're already crushing it. But here's the thing, that piece of paper, that's just the starting line. Which brings us to a really important question.
Okay, so you've got your ambitions on paper. Now what? I mean, what's the real difference between a simple wish list and a genuine blueprint for your life? Well, the answer might not be what you think. It's this: you've got to set goals for every single important area of your life. See, we're not just laser focused on one thing, right? Like just a promotion or just hitting a savings goal. No. We're talking about designing your entire life from the ground up.
And look, there's a fantastic way to organize all of this. It's a framework made popular by the entrepreneur Tai Lopez, and it's called the Four Quadrants. Think of it as a super simple, super powerful blueprint for building that balanced life we're all after.
So, what are they? Well, the framework breaks your life down into 4 key pillars. You've got health, that's the bedrock, the foundation. Then there's wealth, which is, your career, your finances, all that stuff. After that comes love. We're talking relationships, partners, family, friends. And finally, happiness, the fun stuff, right? Your joy, your hobbies, what truly fulfills you.
And here's the kicker. This idea of clarity applies to all 4 of these areas. I mean, just think about it. What's the difference between saying, I want to be healthier, versus I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week for 30 minutes? See? One is just a fuzzy wish. The other, that's a plan. That is the power of getting specific.
Now, we could start with any of these quadrants, really. But let's be honest, they all rest on one single foundation: your health. So, for the rest of our time today, that's what we're going to focus on, building that foundation solid. Because think about it, trying to chase wealth or love or happiness when you have no energy, it's like trying to run a marathon with the flu. It's just not going to work.
I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? If you don't have health, wealth is meaningless. Just picture it. You win the lottery, but you're too sick to even get out of bed and enjoy it. What's the point? Money's just a tool. Your health is what lets you use the tool. It's what lets you enjoy your life. It is the ultimate currency for sure.
All right, first things first. We have to completely reframe what we think health even means. For most people, it's just, hey, I'm not actively sick, so I must be healthy, right? But that's a super low bar. That's kind of like saying your car isn't currently on fire, so it must be in perfect condition. We need to aim way, way higher than that.
And this is the difference we're talking about. On one hand, you have the idea of just not being sick, surviving. On the other hand, you have being absolutely full of energy. It's the difference between dragging yourself through the day versus jumping out of bed ready to attack it. We are not aiming for survival here, people. We are aiming to thrive.
So, the big question is, how do we get there? Well, it starts by asking yourself 4 key questions. Let's do a little self-check. Number 1, how do you actually feel day to day? Be honest. Number 2, do you even know your key metrics? Things like your weight, your blood pressure. Number 3, what about your daily rhythm, your habits? Is your sleep and food fueling you, or is it draining you? And finally, number 4, are the choices you're making right now something your future self is going to thank you for?
And look, your health goal doesn't have to be something huge like, I'm going to run a marathon. It could be something as simple but as powerful as this: I want to become a person who doesn't have to put up with physical discomfort every single day. Just stop and imagine that for a second. A life without that nagging back pain or that constant feeling of being tired. That's not a small goal, my friend. That is a life-changing goal.
All right, so we've covered the what and the why. Now it's time for the how. Let's turn all this knowledge into actual action. And we're going to do that with a simple 1-year challenge. So here it is. I want you to really think about this question. What is the one key change you could make in the next year that would have the biggest, most positive impact on your health? Not a list of 10 things, just one. The most important one. What is it?
And hey, if you're drawing a blank, no worries. Here are a few ideas to get the wheels turning. Maybe it's about your weight, or maybe it's about your energy levels, your stamina. Could it be sleep quality, your diet, or you know what? Maybe it's just finally time to get that full checkup you've been putting off. Just find the one that really jumps out at you.
And as we wrap up, I want you to burn this into your brain. The perfect time to start? It doesn't exist. It's a myth. So many people think you have to wait for motivation to strike before you take action. It's the other way around. You take action, and that's what creates the motivation. You get ready by starting.
So, I'll ask you one last time, what's your one thing? If you're serious about this and you want to keep building a smarter, healthier, more intentional life, Go ahead and scan the code on the screen. Let's connect on the Growth Multiplier. We can do this together. Thanks for being here.